Hi, my name's Eva and welcome to this channel. Today I'm going to be talking about going down on vulvas, also called cunnilingus, and I'm also going to be giving you some tips to make sure that you have your sexual health game on point. So let's jump into the video. Before we get into all of the sexy tips, let's talk about sexual health. So if you have seen my other videos about STIs and getting tested, you may know that you can transmit STIs from oral sex. All of these STIs right here. So before you do anything, make sure that you are getting tested and talking to your partner about your status. Another way to make sure that you're protecting your sexual health is to use a barrier. So I've mentioned these a lot on my channel, something called dental dams. Dental dams are squares of latex or polyurethane or nitrile, which can be placed on a vulva or an anus to provide a barrier between your mouth and your bodily fluids and their bodily fluids. They are equally as effective as condoms as preventing the transmission of STIs, which is around 82%. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you what one looks like and also going through some DIYs to make them, because funnily enough, they are kind of hard to find in your everyday life. You can find them if you go to university, they're often at sexual health centers, or if you go to a sex toy store or order online, you can find them there. But other than that, they can be a little bit elusive and can be a little bit pricey. So let's talk about DIY dental dams. Before we get into making dental dams ourselves, this is what it looks like. And what you're gonna do is put some lube on the anus or vulva that you're going to be performing oral sex on, and then instead of pulling it taut, you can place it on top of the vulva or anus and smooth it into the crevices, and it can actually diffuse the sensation and feel super nice. So there are two different materials you can make dental dams out of: condoms or gloves, which you can find again at a pharmacy. I'm gonna start with the condom, and then you're gonna unroll it. All you're gonna do is cut off the tip and the ring end of the condom. And now we have a tube, and you're just gonna cut right up. There you have it, your very own dental dam. Our second and last dental dam DIY is from a glove. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut off all of the fingers except the thumb. And then you're gonna cut along the side that doesn't have the thumb on it. There we go. There is your dental dam. There it is. You can also use non-microwavable saran wrap or cling wrap. And now for the sexy tips. The first one is to be enthusiastic about it. Sounds pretty self-explanatory, but people who have vulvas have generally been conditioned to think that they don't smell or taste or look great. So if your reaction to performing cunnilingus evokes any of those feelings, it's not going to be a good time. The second tip is to take your time. Overall, people with vulvas take between 15 to 40 minutes in total of all the sexual activity to reach orgasm. So if that's something that your partner wants to achieve during your cunnilingus session, then you can slow down. The third tip is to listen to your partner's verbal cues, like slow down, move up a little bit, and also listening and watching for their nonverbal cues, like moving their body towards you. Along with this, recent research has found out that people with vulvas, their preferences for how they like their genitals to be touched and the ways that they like to reach orgasm is super diverse. That means that what might have felt good for one of your past partners might not work well for the person that you are currently performing cunnilingus on. So again, listen to their verbal and nonverbal cues, and don't be afraid to just ask. That is probably the most direct way that you can figure out what they like and start working towards creating an awesome sexual experience for them. That is all for me today. I hope you liked this video and you learned something about how you might want to step up your sexual health game, or go and just invest in some dental dams. I will link in the description where you can buy some at a really awesome sex toy store if you want. My name is Eva. I make new videos here mostly every Wednesday. Like this video if you like it. I also have a Patreon where you can support me so I can keep making videos. I will link it here and in the description. Subscribe if you aren't already, and have a lovely day. It is a choose your own adventure dental dam situation.